Merhaba arkadaşlar, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2'nin yepyeni bir bölümüyle karşınızdayım. En son başımızı yine belaya sokmuştuk. Ben o beladan kurtulana kadar siz de videoyu beğenip abone olup yorum yaparsanız sevinirim. Bir de şurada köşede kartlar var. O kartlara tıklayıp LoL kanalına video videolarına ulaşabilirsiniz. O zaman ben işimin başına geçeyim. Nereye taşıyacağım bunu? Demirhane nerede? C'de. Burası mı lan? Galiba orası ya. Başka bir yer yok işte. Yok lan, iç kısımda. Hastır. Geri döneceğiz. Keşke baştan baksaydık ona.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking.
It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the
And
bride
why
doesn't
wouldn't
hear
they
you.
when it's true? It'll be bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the countryside.
Burası mı acaba?
I suppose it was worse than it was when you make the end of the road. It was nice. Good food and drink.
For at least a week, without anyone noticing. Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain round his neck.
Greetings.
Can you believe it?
As well.
Someone bumped him off and didn't even rob him.
Bu atları taşısak ya. Biz niye böyle uğraşıyoruz ya?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking.
It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
Comparing the royalty, their majesties, to a stinking fish head. I don't want to hear any of that. Someone will overhear and you'll get in trouble.
I'm only a sweaty black. Who cares what I think?
Hep böyle bir gelişiyoruz, ilerliyoruz böyle. Pezevenk yüzünden başımız beladan kurtulmuyor ya. Allah'tan 3 tane 10 tane falan değil yani. Bitmez oğlum bu. Bütün bölüm öyle geçer.
It was nice. Good food and drink. It was nice. Good food and drink.
Hala aynı şeyi konuşuyorlar.
Not enough pretty girls for my liking.
It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear
For
you.
sure, Chamberlain Ulrich hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot, so he's got to do a lot of stuff on
his behalf. Whatever worries he has, if a fella treats folks like dirt, it ain't no wonder they get
That's that.
Nabat'la konuştu. Nerede o? Sen misin?
the Chamberlain.
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
Well, I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith, a respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll
Sabahtan
tell
beri
you
oturuyorum
what,
pezevenk.
go
Çalışmıyor ki
to
zaten.
the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
4.
Smart lad. We've got one horse. That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3, which is...
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads, this here itinerary...
Hemen seri yapalım bir tane. Ha, burada metal almamız lazım.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Like always, he loiters around here all day. Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Well, this one's going to need some more work.
Your only begotten Son took upon himself our wrongdoings and showed us the power of
That
enduring
damn wretch!
Look down on our captive promise. Father's love. But that Christ is forever by their side.
Around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Have you seen their
10 numara oldu bence.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
I can't wait.
Benny's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink.
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here. So either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Not quite. I'd also like to know if you've still got any tools.
I might be able to find something, but I'll tell you, it won't come cheap.
Isn't there maybe something I could do for you in exchange?
Well, since you're offering, I lost something playing dice and I'd like to have it back. A very nice turquoise rosary.
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the devil himself was guiding his hand.
Don't
Tamam,
worry.
hadi oynayalım.
I'll get it for you.
But with no trouble, all right?
Naturally.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
İçeride mi dışarıda mı? Dışarıda.
It seems like you'd be glad to have someone to play with.
Alle jaktan honest, my friend. The die has not been cast, and that grieves me. No one wants to play with me, so I'll be quite glad if you join me. And for what shall we play? You don't look too well off.
I heard you have a certain turquoise rosary.
Aye, it belonged to Kabat, although belonged is a strong word.
How do you mean?
Tespihe
Kabat
karşı
is known
hizmet.
for having some peculiar things in his property, if you grasp my meaning.
Let's play for it then.
Certainly, why not? As long as you put up a decent wager against it.
Maybe we better leave it for now. I don't have very much coin at the moment.
As you wish, friend. But if you should change your mind, I'll be glad to play.
Oğlum nasıl oynayacağız o zaman? Paramız yok. O zaman bir şeyler mi çalacağız? Dur bakayım.
So, are you still looking...
Indeed, I
Do you still...
do.
Hang on. You're saying you don't mind holding on to a stolen item?
And who should I give it back to? I doubt Kabat will tell me who he took it from. Besides, you've got to admit a rosary belongs in the hands of a servant of the Lord. It's safe with me. Once its owner turns up, I'll gladly give it back to him.
Or lose it in a game of dice? I wouldn't say it's very safe in your hands.
I'm a priest, not a saint. So what of it?
Sorry, but I'm not going to play for someone else's property.
Suit yourself, friend.
Never mind then.
Yapmamız lazım o zaman.
I'll be going.
May the Lord bless your steps, friend.
Oynamıyor bizde. Evde ne vardı lan?
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Aa, aynı yere geldik lan. O nasıl oldu lan? Aşağıdan mı geçeceğiz acaba?
You're not allowed in here, vagabond. If you want to bite our faces. That's
Ne
it.
oldu?
And next time, don't go creeping around where you don't belong.
Bizi içeride istemiyor.
This place is off limits to you. Surrender now.
Tamam indim.
Easy now. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
Geçtik.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No? What?
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
All right then, I'll turn a blind eye. Just this once. God bless.
Greetings to you, friend. Excuse me.
Ben bir geçeyim mi? Oraya da gidemiyoruz, oraya da gidemiyoruz. O zaman ben bu dar ağacının olduğu yere gidiyorum. Bir şey çıkmıyor çünkü burada.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
I bought a lovely new
Burada kimle görüşeceğim?
God be with you. What would you like?
I was told to come and ask you for a job.
Nice timing. Do you know anything about carpentry?
No, blacksmithing is more my field.
Ah, well, that's handy. I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse when we hang that poacher. But the whole thing is fucked. I need a good carpenter's axe. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina didn't find time all year to hone the thing.
I could help you with that.
You could. Well, that'd be great. Go and get it from the shed, sharpen it, and bring it back to me.
Sure thing.
Kulübe şurası mı lan? Bunu da alalım çaktım ha. Aa, burada bir ilerleme tekeri varmış lan. Bu arada %100 olunca söyleyecek bir arada %100 olunca söylemiyor.
Razor.
Herhalde bu. Mesaj bu.
Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
Sessiz kalalım.
Anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up today. The Chamberlain is as tetchy as the devil.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache. Everyone is avoiding him like the plague.
Uh-huh. Would you happen to know how I can get into the Maiden?
And what would you want in there?
I want to pray in the chapel. And they don't want to let me in.
The chapel, eh? Well, I'll be damned. I know one hand by the name of Binyek that wanted into the castle too, but for a damn different reason.
What was Binyek after in the castle?
A certain buxom chambermaid who wouldn't give him what he was after in the hay and wanted a fine feather bed.
I'll be going.
I've got to get back to work too.
The
Take care,
second toll
friend.
for Hans.
Başka ne kaldı şimdi? Thomas'ın yanına gidemiyoruz. Bundan da tespihi alamıyoruz. Nasıl yapacağız? Dur bakayım. Bir şey geldi.
You don't mind building a scaffold for an innocent man?
No, such matters ain't my concern. The lords decide. I just build the scaffold. A fella has to know his place in this world, like my old pa used to say.
And did he succeed? In getting in, I mean.
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See, there's caves under Torski, and the well ain't actually a well, but an underground pool in one of them caves. And from there, you can get to the dungeons, and then into the Maiden.
Oh, he sounds bold.
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they found out how he done it, they took the cleats out of the well wall.
What does that mean?
That the next Binyek would have to jump in and not climb down. I wouldn't fancy that.
Indeed. I'll be going.
I've got to get back to work too.
Ne yapacağız? Biz atlayacak mıyız şu an? Ama herhangi bir görev yok yapabildiğimiz. Herkesle de aramız iyi aslında ya. Biz niye bu durumdayız?
Good morning, lad.
Abi bir şey yapmış. Belki hani bir işmiş verir dedim de. Nerede o eleman? Sen miydin lan o? Yok sen değilsin. Ben işleri bitirdim. O benimle konuşan eleman nerede? Sen miydin o? Yok sen de değil ya. Ne yapacağımız hakkında en ufak fikrim yok ha. Bununla konuşalım bir.
What about those lockpicks?
Shh, not so loud. So, as I said, it won't be cheap.
Let's see what you've got.
Alamayız ki. Ayrıca maymuncuğu alıp ne yapacağız yani maymuncuğu alıp? Paramız yok ki.
Yeah, maybe next time then.
This is that well that Calder mentioned. Ah, shit. Oh,
Ayağımı kırdım.
it was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown at least.
Oğlum belki yararlı bir şey vardır. Oğlum siz bu kuyunun neresinden su çekiyorsunuz lan?
Hans, are you there?
Henry, is that you? You've got to get me the fuck out of here.
Bağırma
They want to
lan.
hang me.
I think they're just exaggerating. Don't worry. It'll be all right.
I don't know. But I don't want to be stuck in here anyway. This is no place for me. A noble.
Well, unfortunately, no one believes you are one.
You've got to find that Captain Thomas, who can testify who we are.
I know, but they took him during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden Tower. They won't let me in there.
Jesus! Why do I have to have such rotten luck? Christ's wounds.
Well, we've been damn lucky all the time I've known you. It was only a matter of time before it turned to shit.
It's all the same. How did you get in here anyway? Did they let you come and see me?
Oh, not exactly. I shouldn't be here. And if they catch me, the game's up.
That's not good. There's a guard just around the corner watching the jail.
Can you try and distract him? I'll hide in the meanwhile.
Sneak into the torture chamber opposite. It's empty now, fortunately. In the brewery at noon, it's merry as a tap room. Merrily the boys all gather, singing in the back room. Merrily the boys all gather, singing in the back room. And now the sun is lowering, it's so
Shut your beak. No one's interested in your squawking. Do you hear me? Shut your mouth. I don't give a fuck. There'll be no singing here. This is the jailhouse alehouse.
The third hall. I better get moving.
Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything's in order. I don't want to see any idling here. Oh, killing me again. What is it? Did you drop something?
Sir, I want to ask you something.
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be helping outside in the courtyard? Christ! Ah! First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go snooping around where you shouldn't.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
Hmm.
One vagabond isn't the same as another, sir. It can be hard to tell the difference between beggars and us students from Prague, but we have a bit of knowledge.
And what are you doing here? Prague is a long way off.
I'm here to gain experience. Our professors encouraged us to travel the world, but I ran out of coin and things went from bad to worse.
Mm-hmm. And where did you study?
You know, school. I was studying.
But what school?
A university. With professors.
Now listen here, you filthy vagabond. No one is going to make fun of me. Clear off before I have you whipped, you major
İnanmadı yalan.
cur.
Yemedi.
Oh, it started up again. On your way. And don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as
Buradan mı gideceğiz acaba?
that doesn't do me any good.
Pardon. Oğlum ben oraya nasıl ulaşacağım lan? Galiba yukarı çıkacağım. Doğru yerde miyim lan ben? Yok, yukarıyı gösteriyor. Efendim? Yok. Orada şey var. Yer var. Nasıl geçeceğim ben oraya?
You're not permitted to be here.
Konuşmamız lazım hacı.
Easy now. I surrender.
You
Ya
can't
belliydi,
say
belki
you
konuşuruz
weren't
dedim de.
warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about?
Look, we're both men.
Where are you
Aynı
going
şeyi mi
with this?
anlatacaksın
It's
lan?
like this.
No.
Aynı şeyi
Then we-
anlatacak.
Well, this yard at high, and all of us, that girl. Oh,
All right then. I'll tell. That's that. And now off you go.
Tamam, gidiyorum.
What are you waiting for?
Clear off or I'll arrest you again.
Give up!
Well, what'll it be?
Gidiyorum.
What are you waiting for? Surrender immediately.
all right,
Hacı,
all right.
gidiyorum işte.
You caught me. I surrender.
I've got it in for you. You're that bastard who's been. I'll have none of that. You'll pay.
Oğlum ne yapacağımı anlamadım. Hiçbir yere giremiyorum, çıkamıyorum. Oraya nasıl gideceğim, ben de ulaşacağım oraya, onu da anlamış değilim.
Look,
What are you talking?
I.
That's where you were looking.
No, but I almost shot myself.
Shut up. You're trying to trick me.
Ne yapayım yani?
Take me away.
Ha,
Shut
götür
up.
beni hadi.
Well, you won't avoid punishment.
Ne yapayım?
Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown at least.
O zaman önce şeye mi gideceğiz acaba? Thomas'a git. Oğlum, Thomas'a gidemiyorum işte, Thomas'a. Bir tek yol var, aynı yere çıkıyor. Başka bir yere gidiliyor mu lan burada? Gidilmiyor. Yok, tek yol var. Oranın içinden gideceğiz ama oranın içinden nasıl gideceğimi bilmiyorum. Hadi geç buralara, geç.
Yes.
Bu sefer böyle diyeceğim.
Jesus, you've got to find that Captain Thomas, who can...
I know, but they took him during the night up to the chapel.
Jeez!
Don't blaspheme.
It's all the same. How did you get in here anyway? That's not...
Can you trust
Sneak.
In the brewery at noon, it's merry as a tap room. Merrily the boys all gather singing.
Şimdi oraya nasıl gideceğimizi bir bulmamız lazım önce. Thomas'a nasıl ulaşırız? Güzel soru.
In the back room, merrily the boys all gather singing in the back room. And now the sun is lowering into sleep until the morning.
Shut your gob, you idiots.
the third toll? I better get moving.
Do you hear me? Shut your mouth. I was just singing to pass the time. I don't give a fuck. There'll be no singing.
Yok, burası dışarıya çıkıyor.
So you don't show me up in front of his lordship.
Bir de bununla tekrar konuşmayı
Sir.
deneyelim.
First,
Belki diğer seçeneği
I note how...
kabul eder.
Sir, I might not look...
don't waste my time.
Well, books. Learning.
Now listen here. Oh, it's... Oh. Hey.
Bir de Thomas nerede bir bilsem, koskocaman yer. Bence şurada ama ben bu adamı nasıl atlatacağım? Bunu bilmiyorum işte. Bunları çalsam, giysem ne olur? Deneyeceğiz artık. Elindeki tek seçenek bu şu an. Yani. Yani olursa bu olur. Başka da bir şey olmaz. Ne işe yarıyormuş lan bu tilki iksiri? Konuşmayı arttırıyormuş. İçelim.
You're not permitted to be here. Halt! Easy
Yo,
now. I
işe
surrender.
yaramadı.
You can't say you'll pay.
Aa, ama bunu
How
kullanabiliriz.
dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant. Do you have any idea who I am?
I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this. That's that. And now off you go. I'm watching you. Do you want me to arrest you again, or... Halt!
Yani burada da değil.
Well, what'll it be?
Önce bir yerini öğrensek işte yani. Burada mı? Oğlum mecbur buradan geçeceğiz.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you
Bir
want to
şekilde
play,
geçtik.
go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days, and the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
What actually happened to him?
They were attacked by bandits by the pond. His mare, Arrow, brought him home. He was completely out of it. And little wonder, the way he was hacked up. If the surgeon was here, he'd be in his care. Some of his wounds have healed, but now he's been...
I'm sorry.
Geç geç.
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can...
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff. When Thomas started again, he was only meant to be gone for a while. But it's... Anyway, the concoction ran out.
I'm not a physician, but I could try and brew that concoction. It can't hurt to try. Do you know what it was brewed from?
If I knew that, I'd have brewed it my... Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books.
And where is this book?
How should I know? Probably...
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Ratai, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can sort it out.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this. But all right.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
Watch out on the right.
The fourth bell.
Fine.
Bir şekilde buraya girdik. Ama nasıl çıkacağız? Abi başka bir giriş çıkış yolu yok ki buraya. Nasıl girip çıkacağım?
It was you! You don't fight with guards, you fool! You I'll hammer some manners into you! You don't fight with guards, you fool! You surrender to them!
Oğlum dövelim şunu lan işte. Bunu bayıltamıyor muyuz?
Fucking hell! Jesus, I'm hit! I'll hammer some manners into you! You won't escape punishment!
Lan aşağı düşüyorum.
You don't fight with guards, you fool! You surrender to them! I'll hammer some manners into you! Kurva! I'm wounded! You won't escape punishment!
Yani
Get up, you shit stain! I'm not finished with you. You're a thief and a prowler who's creeping around where he shouldn't. If you had no bad intentions, you would have surrendered immediately. Show me what you stole there, and you'll pay a fine.
This is unbelievable. I'm a man of honour from a good family. And I'm in no mood to be negotiating with a peasant like you.
yemez ama büyük ihtimal. Aa yedi lan.
I apologize, my lord. That's taken care of. Off you go now. Do you want give up?
Oğlum çıkıyoruz ya işte. Neyin kafasını yaşıyor?
What's that sound?
Arrested, my God!
Ya yapacağınız işe tüküreyim ya. Ben niye öldüm ben onu da anlamadım. Yanından geçiyordum adamın öldüm.
Hold on. I'm just going to...
Hacı ben oraya nasıl gideceğim ya?
Bell.
Hiçbir fikrim yok ya şu an. Hani tam girdik de nasıl çıkacağım ben buradan?
You'll be fine.
Maymuncum da yok ki anasını satayım.
It's all right. You'll be fine.
Ya biz niye bu salak kurtarmakla uğraşıyoruz ya? Abi hani bir yerde yok buradan atlayacağım bir şey. Mecbur buradan gideceğim.
I'll kill you. That's a tough one.
I surrender.
Wouldn't get my hopes up.
Enough.
Direkt
Felt
dövüşmeye
like doing a bit
başlıyorlar.
of robbery did for now.
Oh, please. Look at me. Do I look like it? This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, that's taken care of. Off you go now. I've had enough.
What's that sound?
You're under arrest. Give up.
Oğlum ne
surrender.
oluyor lan?
I've got it in for you. You're that bastard. I'll have none of.
Oh, please. This is all just...
Oh, that's taken care of. Off you go now.
Çık.
Halt.
Well, that's a
Oğlum
tough
iki adım
one.
atıyorum yine aynısını söylüyorsun lan.
I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Are you deaf? Yield.
All right, all right. You caught me. I surrender.
Ah, you're that. I'll have.
Aynı şeyi söyleyip duruyor vallahi.
Utter... You'll have to...
Oh, that's taken care of.
You're not permitted to be here.
Oğlum manyak mısınız siz? Az önce konuştum ya.
Easy now. I surrender.
You can't. You'll.
Oh, please. This is all...
Oh, that's that.
Now you're not permitted to be here. Halt.
Hadi biz seninle aynı
I
muhabbeti
surrender.
defalarca yapacak mıyız?
You can't. You'll.
How dare... Do you have any...
Oh, I've had enough. You're under arrest. Surrender at once.
Yok bunlar bırakmıyor peşimi. Herhalde yasak bölgede olduğum için dönüp dolaşıp aynı şeyi söylüyorlar bana. Ha buraya gireceğiz.
Haven't you had
Ne
enough?
oldu lan?
I
I'll
surrender.
kill you on the. Felt like doing for.
Ben lordum.
This is all...
Oh,
Galiba oranın içerisinde olduğum için
If you're after some left
sürekli aynı şey dönüyordu.
kitchens up top, I don't think there's
Scrub you're after. You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages.
I suppose you're away...
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a, or at least a bit of
Why don't you go to the other kitchen?
Are you daft? That's the noble's kitchen.
I can see if I've got anything...
Hey, I need some decent grub.
Yemek almış mıydık lan?
I've got something...
You said that?
Aa,
Oh, I must have...
Well,
I'll be going then.
go. And if you... You've no business upstairs. Stay down here. If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to... Not one step past the kitchen.
abi bir yerde de muhafız var anasını satayım. Kesin buradan gideceğiz daha. Başka bir yol yok yani.
Where are you going?
Dur geçeyim ben.
Fuck. I haven't had a bite to eat since noon yesterday. Where did they get to?
Yemek pişireyim mi sana? Burada pişirebileceğim bir şey var mı acaba?
Where's the damn cooks?
Verebileceğim bir şey de yok ki bu adama ne vereceğiz yiyecek olarak? 3 tane yiyecek bir şey vermemiz lazım.
The bell's ringing for Hans the fifth time.
missing there, I'll be after.
Greeting.
So,
Indeed, I
do you still...
do.
Hang on.
And who should I give it back to? Besides, you've got to admit a rosary once its owner turns up.
Or lose it.
I'm a priest.
Let's play for it then.
Certainly. Why not? As you wish.
What if my soul is burdened with sin?
Of course, son. Or take the part it will and you come
So, are you still looking for someone to play against?
Oğlum bununla nasıl oynayacağız? Aa, kafayı yiyeceğim.
Never mind then.
May the Lord...
Yiyecek bir şey bulmamız lazım. Burada da bir şey yok. Bunları da alamıyor muyum ya? İki oldu, bir tane daha bulmam lazım.
I'm Henry.
My name's Votava.
What are you here for?
Me? Nothing much. I tried to rob a house near Tahoe. I was asleep, so I slept like...
It seems to me you know a thing or two about... well...
Does it show that much? Well, what do you need?
I need to get inside the castle, and it's likely I'll encounter some...
like locks, eh? I'll give you a piece of advice for nothing. I've kept myself alive stealing crusts of bread from... If you want to rob the nobility, you might as well take a noose along.
I'm not planning to steal anything. I just need...
Well, that sounds pretty odd. But you're in luck. There's a certain groom. We did a job together near İçin. He pretends...
Ah, right.
O da ona ekmemi istiyor. Ay, kafayı yiyeceğim.
I'll be going.
Sure.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
What about those lots? Shh. Let's see what you...
Bunların bazılarını satabiliyor muyuz? Alıntı malıntı.
No, that looks like it's stolen. I won't buy that from you.
Aa, almadı lan.
What about those... Shh. Let's see what...
Bir tane alalım bari maymuncuk. 13.8. Vay anasını satayım, 14.4.
Nothing to your liking, sir? It was nice. Good food and drink.
Çıldıracağım şimdi.
Lots of guests.
Herhalde bunlar yeter buna.
Still hungry?
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
Kabul edecek mi ama? Fazla oldu. Bir dakika lan. Sadece bunu da versek yetiyor mu? Oluyormuş lan. Ben yemek istiyor zannettim.
Thanks. Well, at least I won't starve.
You're welcome. Enjoy it.
Fark etti mi lan?
What?
Selamünaleyküm birader.
Permitted to be here.
Surrender at once!
All right.
Oğlum burada da herkes...
Caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you'll pay.
How dare you accuse me like that? Do you have any idea who...
Oh, that's that. And now off you go. I'm watching you.
Hacı ben nereye gitsem birileri var orada. Yani böyle çıkmam
Sixth
gerekiyor.
bell. Half the time is up.
Geri geliyor. Bu. Gelmiyor galiba. O üstte anlamına gelmiyor mu? Hala üst katı gösteriyor.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine for Captain Thomas.
Well, the sawbones ain't here, so you're out of luck. Like the captain.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the crown.
I don't know or care. I have to find medicine for Captain Thomas. Otherwise...
Thomas? I brought water to him in the tower.
Well, you look like you know your way around here.
Sen bilemezsin, sen ilacı ver hadi.
Because I could make plenty of trouble for you with the Chamberlain.
Uh-huh. And what would you tell him? That old deviant couldn't care less. I wouldn't be the first or the last.
But he'd sure as hell care about how you talk about him. Deviant isn't a name that some lowly maid should be called.
All right.
Tell me what I need to know, and no one has to hear about it.
All right. If it's medicine you're after, the surgeon... There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest where he puts stuff that he hasn't used up. He locks it carefully.
And what if there's nothing interesting?
Then tough luck. But you can go and have a look at his records. That crackpot writes down everything he does. Maybe he gave someone something that might be of interest to you.
All right.
And now get out of my way. Simple maid like me is...
Aklıma bir şey geldi ama acaba bunu şey yapıyorlar mı? Anladınız değil mi? Onun gibi giyineceğim. Hani ben askermişim gibi. Belki işe yarar. Yerlerse yani ne bileyim. Bunu açmak zor.
What now?
Nerede ki bu defter? Bir şey çıkmaz. Ceren'in tıp kitabı nerede işte mesela? Bu mu lan? Aha bu galiba. Hızlı hızlı yesem de olur herhalde ya. Hepsini okuyamayız.
The seventh bell.
Öğrendik mi şimdi? Hiç Tony'yi bul. Yapabiliyor muyuz peki? Krizantemi. Ekle 2 tur kaynat. Bunlar var mı ki acaba? Aa yanlış yaptım bir dakika. Şarap, su, yağ, tamam. Bunlar bitkiler bizde olması gerekiyor. Bu bitkilerden belki vardır alayım diyeceğim de onlar da alınmıyor.
What are you doing here? You aren't allowed here. Do you want me to go for the guards? Apologize and pay up right now.
I'm sure we can sort this out.
You have no business here. Do you want me to report you to the guards?
Wait, we can come to some agreement. I was just fooling around. And I certainly didn't want to upset you, of all people.
Well, and I'm sure you also know that I won't be... Time to go!
Yok, yemiyor. Muhafızlar da yemeyecek büyük ihtimal.
Time to go! You won't budge, eh? Have it your way. Hand over the compensation, or I'll get the guards involved. I'll really go and get those guards. Is that what you want?
All right, let's sort this out.
What do you think you're doing here? Came to steal...
Wait, we could... I was just... And I certainly didn't...
Well, and I'm sure you... Time to go!
Ateş Tony'yi bulmam lazım.
Time to go!
Nereden bulacağım ki? Büyük ihtimal şeyden bulacağız. Kötüye düştü her şey. Şimdi satın alabilirim 2 tane.
How bold of you. You steal something from us and then you go walking around with it on. That's not happening. Give up!
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
You're a thief and you're even...
Galiba bu kıyafete girmek mantıklı değilmiş.
Utter not. You'll have to...
Oh,
Give it to him! Some idiots had a punch-up. It's practically a tradition, you know?
I'm pretty...
Mantıklı bir şey değilmiş onu giymek.
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
Abi nasıl geçeceğimizi hiç gerçekten idrak edemedim ha.
Utter. You'll have to...
Oh,
You've got to keep your hand on your purse around here.
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
Nerede bu? Yerinde yok. Yok mu şurada maymuncuğu ya?
Looky here. I reckon I'll take that.
It was nice.
The lads will never believe me.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though.
It's a lot...
Arkadaşlar ne yapacağımı bulamadım ben ya. Bir fikriniz varsa yazın. Bu adam da kaybolmuş. Daha doğrusu oraya nasıl yani temiz bir şekilde girip çıkacağımı bulamadım.
It was nice.
Bu adam nereye
Good
gitti
food
acaba?
and drink. Lots of guests.
What about the... Shh!
Nasıl buraya ışınlandık
Let's
lan?
see what...
Habire de fiyatı arttırıyor pezevenk.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure. Very well then. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Şimdi benim oraya tekrar girmem lazım.
Nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. And all other soldiers of Christ.
Ne diyor bu arkadaş? Kalede bir yerlerde bulabilirim. Abi nerede bulacağım ama? Kalede bir yer, koskocaman kale. 2 adım atamıyorum zaten. O sandıkları açacağım. Belki onun içinde varsa vardır yani. Tek umudum o yani şu an. Aha. Var mı başka burada sandık? Biz Tony'ni bulduk. Şimdi tekrardan bunu şeye götürmemiz lazım. Buraya. Çıldırırsın, kafayı yersin.
Stop where you are. We're after you.
Ne oldu lan?
Surrender at once. I'll catch.
Ha?
I surrender. You're a wanted man. You're that bastard who's been snooping. I'll have none of that.
Utter nonsense. All of this. You'll keep him. You'll have to answer to the nobility for this.
Oh, I apologize, my lord.
Oğlum seni arkadan boğdum. Soydum. Nasıl ben olduğunu anladın ya?
Only 3 to go.
Quick, quick! Sir Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything's in order. I don't want
Hani ben olduğumu nasıl anladın? Arkandan geldim üstüne üstlük.
to see any idling here. Oh, killing me again. And smile. I don't want to see any sour faces when his lordship returns. You'll be happy to see him home.
What the? Wait. You're not permitted to be here. Surrender at once.
Easy now. I surrender.
Oradan kaçıp yukarı kaçacağım.
You can't say you'll.
Yer seçin ama.
Please, this is all.
Oh, that's that. And now off you go.
Huh? You're not permitted to be here.
Aa buradan değil miydi lan?
I said surrender.
Neredendi lan? Bir dakika beynim durdu.
Easy. I surrender.
Now you can't. You'll pay.
Utter. You'll have.
Oh, that's
You're.
You're not permitted to
Off
be
you go
here.
now.
Give up.
Oradan değil miydi ya?
Well, what'll it be?
Bir çıkar mısınız?
What are you waiting for? Surrender immediately.
Aa buradan lan karanlık karanlık gözükmüyor.
Last chance, you scoundrel.
Koşamıyorum da yakalamasınlar.
Fine. You had your chance.
Ne oldu? Hah yetiştirdim.
Did you get it?
Ne işlere ulaştım onu alacağım diye.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
Ya öyle lordum mordum yok bilmem soyluyum böyle atarla giderle olmuyor şu işler. Götüm götüm olursun işte.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits
Bence
roaming the
Godwin
country.
kurtaracak.
And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff. He is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead.
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake.
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this. I am a nobleman, you hear? A noble!
Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
Tahmin etmiştim.
My lord? What the hell is going on? It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Bu ne oldu lan şimdi?
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to trusted gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got
oynuyor sürekli.
Almost all the others were
Atıyorlar
killed,
dar ağacından aldılar.
including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Your Chamberlain's welcome was appropriate enough, considering our appearance, the situation in your domain, and your orders, sir.
Ah. I appreciate your diplomacy, young man.
Kemer gibi bir şey.
Master Chamberlain Ulrich can sometimes be more hasty and passionate than is healthy. And we are glad you hold no grudge against him.
Elini alıyor, görüyor musun?
Ulrich.
I regret what happened, gentlemen. Please accept my humblest apologies.
Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Rattay showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy. But let us leave that
Çok tehlikeli.
aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control, and that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our powers were to join rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land.
O kadar olaya girmiş.
Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight.
Ben de alamıyorum. O sürekli orada hareket ediyor ya.
Right now, we've got a common enemy. So we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic
Yol
mission
güvenli mi? Bak
unnecessarily.
soruya bak. Yol
Very
güvenli mi?
well.
Güvenli olmasa ne
I
olacak?
think
Gitmeyecek
that
miyiz?
is all for
Gideceğiz.
now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads
Gereksiz
down,
sorular
and
hepsi.
he
Direkt
will
eledim.
supply you with horses.
Sonuç
And
olarak
once we
değil
have
hemen.
resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called István Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward
Video
to
bir
the
buçuk
good
saat oldu. 1
tidings
saat
you
40
bring
dakika.
me
1 saat
from
40
about.
dakikadır bu şerefsizin
Go with
götünü
God,
kurtaracağım diye uğraşıyorum ben.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be
Nelerle
with you.
uğraştım.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
Güzel güzel.
Gentlemen, follow me.
Evet arkadaşlar, bu videoyu da burada bitiriyorum. Sonraki videoda görüşürüz. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın. Bay bay.
So,